So Melon was walking. Apparently, Robot drew a spear. What do we drew a spear? And it's Pal Melon. Like, what's the point? He drew a spear. When Melon was walking, he was hit right in the guyat, making the spear go right through him. And then mysterious guy. And then the spear had a mind of its. Spear had a mind of its own and started to kill the melon. And Pumpkin was learning how to use an auto rifle and accidentally he shot himself a lot of times. Even in the head. That's how Pumpkin died. Up on Gangnam Style. Ooh, 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 ooh. Gangnam Style. Corn was then walking until he stepped on a landmine and exploded into several pieces. Then Apple tried to stay on a chair, but it was not a chair, but it was cactus. So then Cactus pricked Apple to death. And then they accidentally stepped on a button. What did that button do, you might ask me? Well, that button sadly sent a nuclear bomb into their area. Dragon fruit didn't want to die, so the guard said, "Who are you?" I said, "I'm dragon fruit and I'm gonna kill you." He said, "Wait, what?" And before he could shoot, dragon fruit threw him into the fire, burning the guard before he could shoot. If he shot, he would shoot the corpses, not dragon fruit. So then he knocked, and he thought it was the other guard, so he opened sesame, and it was dragon fruit. So then his butt was kicked. He also got thrown into the fire, burning him as well. Then two other guards were about to hurt an apple clone. So then dragon fruit got out his acids. Then he got burned and realized he had a regen syringe, and a fireproof syringe so he wouldn't get burned. And then he was safe from all that fire. So what did he do? After he used that, he used a minigun, of course. And killed those guards. Tried and saved an apple from being killed. But of course he threw that apple into the fire because he was useless. And then he realized this was the skeleton of the guard, just a skeleton with a military hat. Apple broke down the wall, breaking that. And then dragon fruit saw what they were about to do. They were about to burn the apples. So what did they do? What did dragon fruit do? He moved it so they would actually go on them instead. Then he pressed the button and then they burned. Then dragon fruit remembered he had fireproof. So then he wasn't burned because he had fireproof ability. And what that ability means is if he touches fire, he won't burn. And then guess what? He saved the apple, of course. And then burned him, of course. Then the next one where it was about to throw an apple into the spikes, and then he threw it into the spikes. And of course threw the apple into. Then he was so happy about his choices that every time he felt so happy that if he had a fiery gun syringe would come out of him. But before he went to the king room, he sneaked past the king room and past the flamethrower room and past all the corpses to where the entrance is, and he broke the floor, killing all those people and the king, thankfully. A bit laggy. Probably a bit laggy. And they would obviously be all dead, because they were bananas.